and welcome to Boxing Racing. I am your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne, and we are here live on a Monday night. Situation has just popped up that I could get online, so here I am. I'm not usually a Monday night guy, and we've been streaming a couple days in a row now, but sure, I'll take advantage of all the days that I can get, and we'll see if we can Yep, one last crack at Spa here. It's been such a good week. Hopefully I don't ruin it all tonight by coming on. Maybe this was a really bad idea and I'm going to take my iRating out of the deal. But yeah, let's have one more go at Spa tonight and see what we can get. And then speaking of the week at hand, if I go through the profile there, we can see what has happened here. Essentially, we came up here. So the same old story, you know, we're going up and to the right, hit kind of top split, leveled out a little bit. You know, I think there was Watkins Glen in there. We had Nordschleife, we had Zolder, and then Nordschleife and Zolder essentially is where we tanked and trying some of the radicals. And then through last week at Spa, we just rose like, geez, I don't know what it is, 600 or 700 iRating, 600 iRating, 5 or 600 iRating, I think it was, in that time span, just in the last couple days. So yeah, things are looking good over the last week, and hopefully we can continue that trend tonight by getting, I don't know if I'm just going to do one race or maybe two. I'm not exactly sure. We can have one quick look here. Here we are live at Spa. We had a few bet winners finally on the channel there. We had Human Grouse is coming in at 7555 bucks currency. Flyby in second place. Gherkin, new to the channel. I must have had a really good bet there. John J. Johnnyton and Pastor as well, all coming in with $6,000 in box bucks. So it's nice to see some people getting their names on the board as when I was losing all those races and introduced to box bucks, things weren't going well for anybody. So so nice to see the results coming in there, and maybe my driving's been a little more predictable for it. So I don't know what's going to happen now because our iRating is up higher. So if we're going to end up in top split, things are going to be difficult. But sure, we're going to go with it tonight anyways. A lot of tight racing at Spa. Hopefully we don't get wrecked early and we can just continue. But I think it's time to just get out on the track and see what's happening, and see if we can have some fun here at Spa. Had a lot of fun, a lot of good racing this week. Really enjoyed it. So whatever way this goes, you know, just really enjoyed the week at Spa. So I suppose we can only do so much damage tonight in one or two races, but sure, we'll get there, and we'll see what happens. So hang out, stick around, throw some comments up in the chat for me. We are streaming live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, you can take advantage of the bet commands, and I will put that up in the chat right now if you're unfamiliar with it. Most of you probably are, but if you're not, here's the instructions on how to get involved in it. It's only for fun. It's not real money or anything. It's box bucks. So yeah, look down into your chat panel because it's too big to actually fit into my little screen there on screen. All the information for that. So. Yeah, cool. Let me kill the music here. Got a few new music tracks tonight as well. Owned 3D, I think, put out a new album, Synthwave, which matches one of the Synthwave albums, which matches, I guess, the style that I had from the previous music that I've been using. Okay, so it looks like we're back in action there, and I'll bring up some in-game sound. I don't see any of my overlays on, so let me let's just kick back on some music again while I sort out the overlay situation. And I can see from the last stream yesterday there was no overlays on as well. So yeah, I have to pay a little more attention to that, I think. There we go. And the advanced panel. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that's everything that aids in viewing the channel. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. I can always make a few adjustments and see how that goes. But sure, let's kill the music, get out for a little bit of practice. Race session will start at 1:15 the hour. It is 4 minutes past right now. Let's turn up the game sound a little bit. Okay, so here we go, out onto the track.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
So yeah, we've had a lot of great results here at Spa. It's been a very entertaining week. A lot of close racing. It's actually a week that I was dreading kind of coming into. It's a lot of work race at Spa. We've had, I think this is the third season now in a row. I've driven on this track. And we've had, I guess, mixed results here. Initially, I was having good results, and then the results kind of turned on me. I think it was hit or miss. We had like good result followed by like, you know, getting crashed out early and having, you know, bottom of the teens kind of result. But yeah, I managed through a lot of luck this week. Anyways, we've missed a lot of accidents. And yeah, we've managed to just gain quite a bit of iRating somehow. But I guess I have to take some credit for it as well. Driving has been good. I haven't been lighting the track on fire with lap times. I'm certainly not the fastest out on the track on any of the occasions. I think there was one race where we finished first, and it was a decisive first place, where we were just gapping everybody behind. That's when we were down in the lower splits. But now that we're up in second or first split, I guess, depending on what the participation is like tonight. Participation has been massive all week. You know, it's gonna vary in difficulty. We're certainly not going to be competing with the fastest cars, but you don't need to be fast to win at Spa, and you don't need to be fast to be good at Spa, because of all the drafting and the long kind of flat out sections like this one coming up here. There's just so much drafting, and you can catch up to any of the cars. So through all the technical sections, if you're able to keep within a second or a second and a half, I guess, you can claw back a good bit of that time, and maybe even have a chance to overtake on this flat out section here. And then the straight after Eau Rouge as well on the front side of the track. I always call them the back straight and the front straight. I don't know if that's correct or not, but there's quite a few of them anyways. And even after this hairpin here, and I must say I'm just feeling so comfortable on this track. Even after this hairpin, I mean, this is a fairly long straightaway here too.
Car exit in the pits, heads up.
With plenty of opportunity to kind of keep with people or catch up on people. And we had one new follower since our stream last night. Spuddles, thanks very much for the follow. If you happen to be joining in, appreciate the follow. I hope you join us for some racing. So last night I did my first ever GT3 race. It was a league race, so it was probably the easiest way to get involved. The Snail Speed League, so I think a good few people in the race, it was their first time racing GT3 cars. So for me it was perfect conditions to give that a go. I think I did okay. I finished P11, so not massively high up in the table, almost exactly mid-table. But I really enjoyed it, and I got a good feel for the car, I think, and it was on a track that I'm not as familiar with. Hadn't driven the track before in a race in iRacing. I only purchased it there last week. So this week coming up is Zolder. I do know Zolder a lot better, but I don't like it. So we'll have to see how this one goes. Maybe I'll like Zolder in these cars. I don't really care for Zolder in the Skip Barbers. It's just not my favorite car, I guess, you know, or not my favorite track for this series, anyways. But I do know that different tracks are better for different series. We've talked about that a lot on the channel when we're ranking tracks. What's your favorite track? And a lot of time it comes down to, well, this track is good for anything from GT3 all the way down to the Mazdas, whereas another track is amazing in, you know, like a Formula style car, but it's no good in you know, Skip Barber or something slower. And Spa can be kind of put into that category as well, because Spa is like, because of all the drafting, that's not really what Spa is about, but I guess in a slower car it is, because the straights are so long. But when you're in a Formula 1 car here, you're not really, I mean, the straights don't take as long to get down, right? So it's not as much of a factor, you know. I guess it is a bit of a factor, but not as much of one. Okay, so hopefully we can get our lap times down around the 250 range. There's 252.8, so that's quite slow. So what I'll be looking for, qualification is better than that. So what kind of time we can get here? I took an off track there.
Watch the track limits, please, Colin.
Sure, we're only practice, so it's all good. Race session's going to start in about 4 minutes, so we'll get around for this lap anyways, and then we'll hold it up, get into our race session, get the qualification underway. Not really getting that whole section there. Usually I do that a lot better. I don't know if it's due to the cold tires or just the driving the GT3 yesterday is throwing me out of sync a little bit with the Skippy. Which is okay. I don't think I'm driving terribly here. I'm just not driving super fast. A lot of this is survival, especially the first lap. So it's just a matter of not dying. And then the race is long. It's 9 laps. They're long laps. So just settling in, and I'm sure my times will improve as the race goes on, the first race here. Learn to kind of take that corner a little bit slower going into it, so I can get a much better exit out of it, which really helps coming out down the back straight here. As you can see, I'm still gaining time on my previous time all the way down this straight here. The car does max out its speed quite quickly though, so that all goes away, but
I have damage.
okay, and we improved by almost a second there.
P19.
What we want to be seeing, just improvements all the time. That time there still won't do us too well for qualification though. We need about another second off it, I think. But we're not going to get an opportunity to turn a full lap here, but sure, we'll do as much as we can, I think. 171 registered for this race, so really good participation again. Not as much as over the weekend, but sure, Spa is a popular track. It really brings everybody out of the woodwork. Okay, got through that section much better there that time. This corner did catch me eventually this season, so hopefully it doesn't catch me tonight. That downhill left is so easy to spin on the first lap. I fear it quite a bit. Puts the fear of God into me, I'll tell you that much. saying our race session is ready to go. Let's just keep going until it moves us over automatically. Having a good lap here. We have that extra second we were looking for, or just about. It's a careful dance, that corner, I tell you. Once the tires are warm, it becomes a lot easier, but...
place. Good lap. That's your quickest today. That puts you 1.7 off the pace. That was a 251.24.
Okay, so it's jumping us over to our main session here. So we'll get out. And we'll just hang while this is loading up. Alright, so I'm expecting good things out of this race. Hopefully, I guess it's all going to depend on where we what split we end up in. I think you know, but I think all week I've been driving well, so we could be challenging even in top split, or at least we could be challenging in the top 10. Anyways, I think that'll be the goal if we're up in that split. But judging by the amount of participation, I'd say that we're probably in second split, because it looks like it's prime time again. 177 people registered there at my last check, so there's probably a good bit more. I'd say. Probably a good bit more. So yeah. So Human Grow still top of the leaderboard there in the bets. Flybry, Gherkin, John Johnington III, and Passler. Wouldn't say we'd be seeing John Johnington tonight. I think he's I think this is a work night for him. So not on the stream. Oh, big ideas, Andy. Hey mate, how's it going? How's things?
Checker flags out. B13.
I'm doing an odd kind of surprise Monday stream. I've been streaming a lot lately, and just kind of found the time and jumped on here. So having some breakfast, nice, yeah. My man from the future. It's tomorrow there already. Awesome. Yeah, I normally catch your stream when I'm waking up as well, having a bit of breakfast with the kids and stuff. So I'm always kind of just popping in and out as it's going. Sometimes I chat, sometimes I don't, but I do watch the stream often enough during my breakfast hour. And where are we at now? We got about 5 seconds left till qualification. So yeah, we've had a pretty good week here at Spa, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting it, but I was tanking my iRating the 2 weeks beforehand, having some big problems, and then all of a sudden Spa has just brought me back from the dead, you know. Yeah, cheers, man. And quality is ready, so kill the music there. That new music, I'm still not sure about it. So it says we're car number 7, so I think we're probably second split here. Looking at it, 2.1K is the top. So I'd say we're second. Yeah, good week at Spa. That happens. I know, surprising, man. Surprising. I was kind of dreading
His
Spa.
exit's clear. Okay, Colin, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
But after Zolder and Nordschleife, I just had 2 terrible weeks, and I was saying that at Zolder that I was gonna have the worst week ever as it was happening, and then I was going to win my last race because I had done that twice previously. So I don't know if it's to do with like dropping down a couple splits and then having a split that I have a chance to win because it's easier. You know, and it happened.
The track
The very last
decreased.
race, we got a victory.
22 Celsius.
But yeah, since Spa, yeah, we've been doing really well. Had a second place, a first place all weekend. We've been top 10s. Top 5s even, most of the time. So we'll see how it goes. We're kind of up with the big boys now on the second and first split, so you know, good results might not be as easy to come by. But it's crazy, I'm almost at 2K. I'm just below 2K in the iRating. Really want to make 2K, it would be great if we could. For the first time. But Ember car number 7 out of the top split. Like, so it just shows you how much participation is happening this week. A lot of names I don't recognize on the list. But much like Interlagos, Spa just kind of brings its own fans. So last night we drove the VRS GT3 series for the first time. It was actually a league race. We started with Snail Speed Racing, so Snail Racing Community has put it on. Got a P11 in that. It was like a 40-minute GT3 race. Never done GT3 before. Bought 2 cars this week and bought the track that we were driving on. So that was a good result as well. And something totally different. Like, it just feels like a completely different game. I know iRacing gets a lot of flack for being expensive, but I mean, you buy this other content and it's like not even the same thing at all. You know, it's not even close to the same thing at all. Yeah, GT3s are fun. Yeah, and it was the Ferrari 488 GT3 that I was driving. I also bought the McLaren one from that series, but I haven't tried it yet. I probably should have just bought the one car, but I figured if I bought a car and I really didn't like it, at least I had another one to go to. But kind of blown this qualifying lap already. But I really enjoyed the Ferrari. Like, I just love the way it feels. Kind of feels a lot like a Formula One car almost. I didn't expect that because I know the GT3 cars are big. I kind of felt like it was going to be, or I thought it was going to be like driving a boat around the track or something. But it's really responsive, really fast. It's cool. Yeah, a completely different experience, especially in VR, sitting inside a cockpit. Because I'm normally driving these open wheel cars between the Skippy and the Radical. And I've also driven those USF 2000s as well. So yeah, totally different experience for me. And yeah, it was definitely cool. I drove a lot more of those types of cars in Assetto Corsa, so I guess that gave me the experience to drive that type of car and not be all over the track with it. And I guess GTR2 and GTR1 going back old school in the sim racing, my pre-VR days. Almost got the off track there. Really ruined my lap time though. But it's usually kind of mid-pack if you even just get a time, so let's just try and get a time, I guess. That's like the last corner you want to blow there, that last one coming into the straight, because you're just suffering all the way down the straight. Coming up on the bus stop chicane here. Yeah, not a good lap at all.
P7, you've just done a 253.16.
I think my best time the other day was a 250.8, so 253.1 is not great. That's probably going to put us at the back of the people who actually got times, I'd say. Ah, Human Gross. Ah, what's happening, man? Good to see you. I decided to pop on here tonight, just circumstances in the house left me with not much to do, so so here I am. Glad to see you, man. What's new? Since yesterday and the day before and the day before that. So at the moment we're sitting in P9. Yeah, surprise stream, man. Yeah, just yeah, kind of. I was up here and no one else is up in the house, and just thought rather than clicking around and watching slap fights on YouTube, figured I'd come on and get my last bits out of Spa, and let's see if we can hit 2K. Because at the moment we are sitting at well, let's have a look. At the moment we're sitting at 1968. So we're close. Waiting to go to work. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, you get a call then, or call to go in, or you know what time, and you're just sitting around killing time, just in time. So yeah, good result here, positive iRating, and we could end up being 2K, plus side of 2K, which is has been the goal for a little while. So yeah.
That's the end of the session. 10th position.
So we're starting P10, which is, I don't know, not the best here. We're going to be mid-pack. Okay, so betting is open. Get your bets in. If you don't know how to bet, I had put it up before. I'll put it up again. The instructions are here. Every bet starts with exclamation mark and bet, and then the type of bet, and then the amount. So there's the instructions there, and you can only bet if you are on Twitch, but we are also streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, but unfortunately betting is not available there. And the betting is not with real money of any kind. You are betting on box bucks, a virtual currency. You start with 1,000 box bucks, and when you hit 0, you get 1,000 again. So so feel free to bet all if you're sitting at the bottom. All right, let's see what we're doing. Oh, it looks like we got some believers here, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna kill the music. Let's get out on the grid. Got 53 seconds left. Ahead of us, we have the number 17 car, Steve Lowe, and behind us, we have the number 18 car, Gary Balchin 2. Gotta believe, man. That's all we got. That's all we got. We gotta believe. Any idea what split? My best guess would be that it's split 2. The top driver's got 2K. So yeah, my best guess would be split 2, because split 1 would have at least a couple guys up in the 3,000s. And I don't think a split 3 would have guys in 2K. So compared to what had been happening last night and earlier through the week.
Good luck, guys.
And we're the number 7 car, so we're not too far away from top split. But probably better that we're not there. Give me a better chance to get some sort of result here. Okay, 3 seconds left. Do I know any of these drivers?
Yeah,
I didn't really check.
22 Celsius, P10. Okay, Colin, be ready. Go.
Kind of forgot to check, Bob. Okay, as always, the opening turn here.
Clear right, clear right.
I'm going to go quite wide. Give me some options.
On your right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Okay, it looks like we can sneak in front of this Haas car here. So far, the drivers that are around me, I don't know.
The start's okay. Let's get stuck in.
So this is the big corner coming up at the end of this straight on the first lap. This is where you just don't want to die along this straight and into this corner. People want to pass me, they can pass me here.
All right.
This is just all about not dying.
Still there. Still there.
Let's even back out. This looks like death
right.
here.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, we got overtaken. That's fine. Yeah, 3 wide incoming. It's a long race, so gotta swallow your pride in the first lap if you want to survive. These next 2 corners are really dangerous as well. Man talks sense. This corner is dangerous. Oh, almost got rear-ended. And I'm trying not to slide,
On your left.
Oh man, do I ever hate that corner on the first lap.
Oh boy.
There's an
Alright,
incident in
somebody's gone.
Campos. Looks like it's Oliveira.
Now we need to get a bit of pace here. Just losing too many spots.
Tu m'as envoyé dans le poste au lion, mon vieux. Merci.
You have no control when people are overtaking you from behind. First time you've seen somebody with a Quest 2? Oh yeah, man, I love it. I had a Quest 1, and I only got into iRacing because Oculus brought out the Quest Link, and got me back into sim racing when I had a Quest 1. And yeah, I really love the Quest 1, and the Quest 2 is just that much better. Everything about it
On your right.
is great.
He's still there. Still there. Clear right.
I'm not a. I've owned a lot of Oculus
He's leading
products.
the race. Left side.
I'm just losing places left, right, and center here.
He's still there.
I'm not a
He's still
super
there.
Oculus fanboy or anything though, but
Hold your line. Clear
kind of
left.
what I know.
Left side. Still there. Still there.
How does it compare to the
Hold your
Rift
line.
S? Now, I had the
Clear
Quest
left.
1, not the Rift S, so I have used the Rift S, but not for sim racing, so it would be hard for me to draw a comparison. I can only tell you what I've heard other people say about it, which is the comfort factor on the Rift S is much better, but the resolution is much lower.
Right side. Still there.
But yeah, I haven't used it. No, you're all right, man. I haven't used it day in and day out. All right, 4 wide here. Let's just stay back and let these guys die. Oh, and that guy blinked. Oh, that looks dangerous.
Incident in Lake Coon. You think it might be?
That's great,
below?
thanks for that.
But yeah, Quest 2 so far has been rock solid for me. I was kind of like, when they were announcing it, I was like, I'm not going to buy it, I'm just going to watch the announcement, and within like 10 minutes I was like, take my money. That I had the Snapdragon, the latest Snapdragon, and the resolution on it, and the price.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side.
Oh, whoa,
Clear
whoa.
left. Car left.
I just
Clear left.
bailed out of there, lads. Sorry. Looked like he was coming across.
We're wise, Daniel. We can catch those guys.
Oh man, I've never went off track
in
there.
the straight and don't force it on braking.
Yeah, let's be smart about it.
Oh man. Alright, that's me done. At least I didn't destroy the car.
Oh boy.
I've never actually done that there. Yeah, hit up the YouTube, check it out.
The guy in front is low.
Some people, I don't know, there's a lot of conspiracy theories on,
Yeah, no, I've got
on
my
the
own
Oculus
head, don't
devices. Sorry, let me turn these guys down. So you hear a lot of people bad-mouthing the Quest 2, or, you know, kind of promoting it based on, like, I don't know, fanboyism, or brand loyalty. So you just got to stay away from those types of reviews and just kind of try and identify them as much as possible. I think, like, in reality, the HP Reverb G2 is probably the best sim racing headset, but it looks like it doesn't have the best tracking. So if you wanted to use it for anything other than sim racing, it's probably not great. But it does have the best resolution for the price, and probably maybe the highest quality would be the Valve Index. But I mean, the Valve Index, you could buy 3 Quest 2s for the price of 1 Valve Index. And you could buy 2 Quest 2s for the price of 1 HP Revert G2. So I think what you're getting for the money is probably the best with the Quest, you know, but you do give up a bit having the Facebook logged into your Facebook. If you're not somebody that doesn't like that, then that could be a problem. You know. Okay, so we're basically waiting for people to kill themselves now, so we can overtake their positions. Car's not damaged, but yeah, we were sitting on the side of the road for a good while. There's usually a good bit of crashing now, though, in Spa, so maybe we can get our way back up to a top 10 position and not lose iRating out of the deal. We're only on lap 3 here. And thanks very much for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Glad you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, I know.
These guys are chatting about, turn up the volume a bit.
You above my rear twice, dude.
There's an incident in Stablo. It looks like Ward.
Now we're both damaged, so yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, still lots of time to salvage IR. If you're gonna wipe out like that, you want it to happen. You want it to happen earlier than later in the race, right? Gives you time to get it back.
We won't catch the guy in front with the damage we have. Not mine.
Seeing puffs of smoke there. So hopefully that means
There's an incident in
Big head.
chicane.
people heading into the pits now.
Again, Danielle, nice way to lose ground.
So is it Crooked Snake?
18th.
Is that how you pronounce it? And what are you using at the moment? Are you on triples or are you on a single monitor?
Thank you again, sir.
Will it affect SR? Yeah, Bob. When you lose control, you get like 2x, I think.
Explain to me why I'm already 0.3 off my time.
But SR is generally not a problem for me. I usually don't have a lot of incidents or trouble with it, so I generally don't worry about it. I've only once in the game run into like where
Okay, you never
I had to
touched
pay
me.
attention to
I'm
it because it was
0.5
getting low.
off my time. That's what I mean.
Michael, don't fight in this moment.
If you get too much in one race, you could be disqualified, right? But that happened to me once when I was driving a new car in a new series. But generally, I drive pretty safe.
Finally, you
Generally.
see it. When you said you didn't touch me, you said I had no damage. I'm like 7/10 south Midland, though.
Wow, man, this guy's talking a lot. Okay, we're in P18. A couple cars in front of us here now. See if we can catch them.
Come on, man.
Every
Shut
spot is
up.
less iRating loss.
Yeah, I'm not taking up my time on my own just because of me. That's what it is. 1.5 now. 1.5 now. I was sucking hard. So it's an act of God. Sorry.
Oh man, I'd love to mute that dude. I know it's possible. possible. I just don't want to do it while I'm driving.
Fastest lap for Winter, 2:49.88.
He's had to be the one race that we had an incident like that, and there's like no other serious incidents for us to take advantage of here. Not yet, anyways. But if I look further up the grid, there's a couple packs. Gotta get up and get out of last place here. So we're 4.8 seconds behind Gary. We're just kind of on our own, so we're dead meat here. Like, we're not getting a draft. So we may look to the car in front of Gary to see if we're gaining on them.
Incident in turn 9. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Bruxelles.
Okay, I'm seeing bits of cars. Yeah, there's a spot. Alright, we're not in last. Nice. Alright, and a pack of cars up here as well. So hopefully this pack is going to slow themselves down and let us catch. We can join it. Become a problem for it. Alright, took a 1x there.
Alright, Colin, run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Really fucked up now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost lost it there. Faster than them ahead, yeah. So Big Ideas Andy, where does that name come from, man?
4.3.
Or is it Big Idea Sandy? Maybe I have it wrong. It's Sandy, okay. Nah, man, it's Sandy.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
Alright, another lad in the pits here. Let's see if we can get out in front of them.
P16, we're halfway home. We think about 5 laps of fuel remaining.
All right, okay, yeah. So everybody just calls you Andy then.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was such an early break.
Incident in Lake Hoon. Looks like it's Winter.
All right, the incidents are starting to pile up here. You also have a few big ideas. Yeah, I seen that, man. Your stream is one of the big ideas you got, man. It's an awesome stream. I love watching you race. It's so cool you can be on the other side of the world from somebody and connect, you know, in the same game. One person eating breakfast while the other person's up in the middle of the night or having their dinner. Okay, we won't go barging into this this pack here. We'll play it nicey and see if we can work our way in. Make them think we're going. Nearly 11 p.m. where you are. Yeah, same here. You must be same time zone as me, man. I'm on GMT. We're broadcasting out of Ireland here. Just outside Dublin City. England. Alright, cool, man. Alright, we should be able to get a pass here. Definitely in the draft. See what side he wants.
Car right.
He's kind of taking the middle of the road, making me decide.
Clear right. Well done, Colin. Great move.
Whoa,
Keep
whoa,
it
whoa,
up.
a bit slidey. You can take the inside, I don't care. We got this front straight
Car
coming up.
right. Right side's clear.
Gonna close him off though, because we have it. Okay, he's out of the way now. So on to the next pack here. Chester, yeah, I've been over to England a couple times. I drove across.
Keep it balanced.
I work for a
15th place.
company.
That lap time was 2:51.09.
I work for a company based out of Milton Keynes. I drove across through Wales a couple times to Milton Keynes. So I know a little bit about England. Did a few road trips across country. And I've been to London quite a bit for work with different companies. Never actually been over to England for a holiday or for a fun weekend or anything. It's always been for work. Like a proper Irish citizen. It's so close, like it's a 45-minute flight on, you know, from Dublin to London. The plane goes up, and by the time it's up, it's already coming down, you know? Not missing anything.
Car left.
Oh, and that guy just turned right into us.
Still there. Clear left.
And again. That was ridiculous, man. Okay, our front wing is bent. So that's pretty much me out of the race. I know. Didn't do anything wrong there. Well, I hope his front wing is bent as well. Because, I had every right to be there. But my car is going to be so slow on the straights now. I don't think it's worth pulling in though, because I can hear the car banging as I brake. It's only going to be 2 laps now after this. Now this is the spot I was expecting this week. This is what I was expecting to happen. That's the wing flapping. Yeah, it's bottoming out as I hit the brakes, and the balance of the car is going forward. So this is where this wing is going to kill me. This guy behind me is just going to fly past me. The front wing on the Skippy is just like you're moving in slow motion on the straights. Yeah, he hit me a second time. Yeah. He probably lost control after the first hit. He just turned in like nobody was there, right? So he either has a single monitor, or doesn't have a spotter, or doesn't have both, you know? I'm gonna bank on the fact that he's got damage as well, and we can catch them.
E16, 2 laps remaining.
This guy jumping behind me, though, is not going to be great if he gets out in front. 113, yeah, the car, yeah, it's not too bad. Car can go up to about 120, I think. So at least I'm getting up into the right gears.
Left side.
But if this guy gets ahead of us
Still
and
there.
he can make some room, or he can make some pace, we can draft
Still
him.
there. Clear left.
But yeah, drafting this guy is not going to be a good thing. Let's just back out here. blinking like crazy. I'm overthinking. You think so? On Spa though, it's a little bit different from driving other courses. You know, where you're going to be overtaking on the straights and being overtaken. So it does take a little bit of extra thought compared to just driving faster than the people around you. Well, you're probably right, Will. So let's see if we can get a slingshot here off him on the straight. Get away from him because he's just blinking like crazy. Don't even know where he is. Okay, white flag, last lap. I think we're gonna have to do another race after this just to see if I can make up for this one.
17th place, one more to go. That lap was a 2:52.37.
Okay, we might be setting ourselves up for a good position for the final straight. If we can get a good draft here in this top of Eau Rouge. I just think I'm not getting that that extra bit of speed I would have had to overtake here in the draft. Oh man.
Left side, car left, clear left.
Yeah, how do you draft a car you can only occasionally see? Yeah. It's hard to know where he actually is as well, right? It would be better if the game just kicked cars that were doing this, but I think it's not really fair because I don't really know how to overtake him or where he actually is.
Good win just for a while, good win just.
I am so sorry it launched it.
There's an incident in the chicane. You think it might be Winter?
No way,
You
yes,
fastest
really.
lap
What?
for Wallace,
Holy
2:49.84. 2 litres remaining.
I'm so sorry about that. That was 100% my fault.
Yellow flag, caution. Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, and I don't think we got the power to get by here. Couldn't see what was going on. Yeah, air Skippy.
B15, there's the checkered flag.
Oh, that sucks. So we'll have to go back and have a look at this
Enjoyed that.
this incident that we had with
That was great, mate. It's my first race with these cars. Absolutely brilliant.
Steve.
Yeah, fun run, right on.
Let's
Yeah, I got damage, but yeah, that was cool.
kick on a bit of music. Fly Brian, what's happening, man? So where are we? 257 probably, right? So it's coming up here. I guess maybe it was a dive bomb. I don't know. Like, there was space there. I was definitely there. Like, I was alongside him. Oh, and it was that second hit that got me. I mean, obviously he didn't try and hit me the second time. The first time, though, I know he's turning in at his corner, but he has to be aware that... I mean, at that point, I'm up. I guess it was a bit of a dive bomb. I was there, but yeah. I wouldn't say there's anything malicious on his part. It's just one of those things when you're racing, right? He's trying to race hard. I'm trying to race hard. It looked like a bit of netcode there as well. But hey, man, those things happen. That's racing. You love it or lump it, right? So we ended up finishing, what was it, 15th? Sure, we'll get out of here. Man, downloaded some new songs. I don't know if I like them all. Don't know if I like this one. It's a bit trippy. All right, so maybe we'll do one more here and see if. Yeah, it could have been worse. Yeah, it could have been worse. We'll check out the IR gain and loss here and see what happens. It's probably not going to load up on this other screen as per usual, but I have another way of digging out that information. Oh, maybe the song's breaking into something nice here. Might be more your style, Fly Rye. So strength of field was 1914, which is not going to bode well for us. So yeah, that was a 46 I rating loss. Okay, could have been worse. So we're down to 1922. Should I drag across there? Down to 1922. And where are we? Here. And just a minor loss on the SR, so nothing to worry about in the SR. We're actually at 3.38 there, so we're doing okay. Yeah, I had some pace. Yeah, shame about the collisions. Yeah, and I made my own problems there in that race. Right, number one, I had a bad qualifying, which put me in P10. So you know, for me, anyways, a lot of what's going on in iRacing is you have to reflect back in upon yourself, right? So what I did wrong in that race was I qualified poorly, way below my pace, right? And then I spun myself out. Colin, they gotta learn burn. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's better than the growing concern, man. You're showing me up here, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I caused my own two mistakes. They were the two major mistakes, and then that led to me being in the position where I got, I don't know, crashed into by somebody that was driving for a 16th, you know. So you know, in all rights, it was my fault for being there. So. But yeah, okay, here, let's register for the next race. This will be the last one of the night for sure. But sure, we'll do another one nonetheless. And we'll get it over with. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually have a good race here, and maybe we can hit that 2K. Maybe I jinxed myself. I got a wood table here, so I'm going to knock on the wood. And hopefully this means luck here. So it's always my fault for signing up for the race. Yeah, and that's true. That's true, and I said that at the beginning of the stream here, that I'm signing up for this, and this could be the biggest mistake because I had such a good week at Spa. Oh, somebody wants to make you guys famous. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Spa's been paying out all week, and that was my thought, Bob. Got to keep rolling with the winners, right? You know, when things are winning, you got to keep going, right? True gamblers know that. True gamblers. So I'd say there was a lot of bets lost there anyways, betting top 5. So my apologies for that. A lot of box bucks gone down the drain. Let's actually see here on the old leaderboard. Well, Flybright still has his box bucks. Human Grouse still has his anyway, so... Mike Moose, 2K brother, bet 1,000 win. Oh, you have chicken. Oh my goodness. You have an unlimited supply of barbecue chicken, tacos. Yeah, I'm very tacos, burritos. I mean, where you live, I mean, the best of the best, right? And just barbecue. I assume, well, I don't know. Yeah, Flyby is either barbecue or he's fried, right? Fried, yeah. Southern fried, right? Yeah. Biscuits. Oh no, my man Human Gross here. He's very addicted to biscuits and gravy, country gravy, sawmill gravy. Oh yeah. Maybe Texas isn't biscuits and gravy kind of place, is it? Is it Flyby? Or is that more like a, I don't know, a Tennessee kind of thing? Southern mac and cheese today. Oh man, that sounds good. Plenty of biscuits. Put the biscuit in the basket, right? Smothered and covered. Yeah, that's when we were in Georgia, wasn't it? Human Gross got his hash brown smothered and covered at breakfast, which meant they put chili on it at breakfast. Or was that going all the way, or was that smothered and covered? I don't know. All I know is he went all the way, and they were taking bets in the kitchen as to whether he'd finish it or not.
Radio check.
Ah, the good old days. Kettle baked near Christmas? Oh man, just keeps getting better. Okay, well, we bothered with a little bit of practice here. 2 minutes past. Might as well just slip out onto the track and put down a time or two. I'm missing one overlay though, so let me bang that onto the screen. Very much appreciate some of the new people hanging out here tonight. So it's yeah, it's nice to see some new faces. An advanced panel. There we go. It's on. So, Andy, got to head off for a bit. Yeah, good luck for the rest of the night. Yeah, thanks very much, Andy. Yeah, we're doing one more race here. Enjoy your day. Andy's from the future, ladies and gentlemen. He's having his breakfast there in Down Under. So, make sure you check out Andy's channel as well on Twitch. I really enjoy watching Andy's channel. Big Ideas Andy. You can find him on Twitch. Usually streaming for me GMT time in the mornings. So I catch him with my breakfast. Tuesday's looking good. All right, cool, man. I'll see you then. Tuesday. Yeah, Bob, you're all over the Twitch now, man. You got to start. Oh, and we did launch. I haven't even mentioned on the stream tonight. We did launch our new server tonight, or today, our Discord server. So now a member of the Mist Apex Professionals, so MAP for short. You can actually get the Discord link in my on the Twitch channel if you scroll down. So please sign up for that. There's a couple different streamers. There's Flyby9 himself, and Scorpius is on there as well. And we'll be looking to add some more streamers as time goes on. So we're just kind of trying to team up and build a little community. Maybe get some community races going. You know, prizes, just some involvement from everybody, and try and make a future man has spoken. So it shall be written, so it shall be done. But yeah, trying to get a bit of activity going on a combo server between a few of us, anyways. So yeah, should be a good spot there. We all drive Skippies. We all drive other types of cars as well. So we have a few channels open for different bits. Flyby does art and these sorts of things. So yeah, you can hit him up for all that kind of stuff.
The leader has just done a 251.06.
And just a place for us to continue the chat offline. Don't have to wait for me to stream. You can jump onto the Discord server and be ridiculous there. I'm the one who's all over Twitch these days. Yeah, I suppose I am. with my GT3 last night and Spa, and my twice streaming on Friday. I guess it's my twice fried Fridays, is it? But that was only because I had the day off, and I had the day off again today. I had initially booked a long weekend to go away with the family, but due to COVID, that didn't happen. Haven't really gone out much lately, just because we're completely locked down here in Ireland. But I've been getting out the last few days quite a bit. Today we went down to one of the big county-owned parks nearby here. There's a big castle and everything, you know. It's beautiful. So it's good to get back outside and I don't know, start breathing in the world around me. Will Discord give you secrets for the future? Oh, for sure, man. It'll let you know when we're streaming. It'll let you know all kinds of stuff. And if Big Ideas Andy makes his way in there, you'll be getting all kinds of info from the future, because everything he writes is from the future. That guy's from tomorrow. Gambling secrets. I'll let you know which races I'm gonna blow. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, you would have known that I was like tanking the last race there.
0.43 off the pace.
Only secret map members knew that. That's why Flyby didn't bet, you know.
No te tiras, sí, tío.
Mike Moose all over those secrets, man. Yeah, you gotta get on that Twitch, man. Gotta sort that out. Get a cheapo tablet or something like that. Might be the answer. For those Galaxy Tab A's, you can get them for 100 bucks, 120 bucks or something.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'll bet my kids for bucks. Colin, I'm good for it. I'm good for it. Well, the beautiful thing about box bucks is when you run out, you automatically get 1,000. You know, so there's no walk of shame with box bucks. You always have 1,000 in your pocket, no matter how it goes. You know. The walk of shame is after sitting down watching me stream video games for hours on end, realizing that that's what you just did. That's like the further sitting on the couch of shame, you know? Like, what will I watch next? Everything tops what I was just watching.
P8. Sector 3 is 0.42 off the pace.
Alright, still not putting down the fastest of the laps here, but what do we got? 11:09. Time for another lap or two here. The shame is not hiding the empties. No, that's pride, man. You got a pyramid of empties going? Well, at least it is for me. The shame is the next morning. Yeah, I suppose. When my wife looks at the empties and then looks at me, but didn't need to look at the empties, just looking at me told the story of what happened the night before anyways. Yeah, so a lot of bad luck there in the last race, I think. Hopefully luck changes here. And I did lose a lot of positions off the top. I know I was driving conservatively, but I may have been taking that to the extreme.
50.63.
What'd you guys make of the GT3 stuff there last night? I was watching it back myself, and I think it's a little harder to watch because the windshield's so much smaller when you're watching it on stream. So I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. If I can zoom in, maybe the stream view or something, might actually help. I don't know what your thoughts were. You see a lot of the inside of the car, don't you? I enjoyed it anyways. I really enjoyed it. It was super immersive in the VR. You only saw the last bit, yeah. It's hard for me to tell anyways, you know, like, I know some people are really into the GT3 as well.
7th position.
It was actually as far as, and I don't know if it's just because other people that were in the league were watching, it was actually one of my higher viewed videos after the fact. Yeah, it'd be interesting, yeah, and we're going to see Zolder next Sunday. So I've adjusted my schedule there on Twitch, so I will be going live on Saturday and Sundays from now on. So Friday is kind of off limits, unless, you know, it's like today where there's an opportunity to go stream. But yeah, I'm going to try and be up early on Saturday mornings, I think, for, you know, just for family fun time. Have one day where I'm in good standing over the weekend. And then Sunday night will be the league racing night. Yeah, so and then I suppose we'll have to see how it all changes when COVID finishes. Seemed to require lots of concentration. Yeah, and I don't know if that was so much the car or because I'm new to the car, or if it was the track. Like, there wasn't a lot of time to think on that track. I was just constantly like coming up to the next corner and coming up to the next corner, you know. Where here in Spa, I can kind of, you know, you get a bit of time to talk and think and whatever, you know. Probably talking too much though. Cheers. Yeah, car 2, I think. And the thing is about the cars is you always have to try and find out like where you're looking and how you're going to see the apexes, especially when you're in VR and you're inside a cockpit kind of car. You know, the bar, like I guess between the windshield and the side window, kind of gets in the way. So you kind of have to, as you're approaching corners, you have to decide where you're going to look. And I struggle with that at first, you know, and then I realize as I'm coming into a corner, I spot my braking zone, and then when I hit it, then I'm looking at the apex, and I kind of have to time all the different places I'm looking to be consistent. So yeah, I was struggling with that yesterday anyways, just because I was so unfamiliar with the car. And with the engine sound, like on the Skippy, I never have to look down at the dial. I just know by sound when I'm to shift. But that took a little while to get that. And with that Ferrari, I'm not there yet, you know. There is like a red indicator that lights up, so when I'm looking straight ahead, I can kind of see it, but I don't trust it in my peripheral yet. Yeah, so it'll just take a bit of time.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
I suppose that's the one advantage over not using VR, is you could set up your own kind of, you know, speedometers and stuff in front of you. And gear change indicators that are consistent no matter what car you're driving. In VR, you're relying on what the actual car has inside the car. Okay, so we're 152, so a little less participation this race from the last one. And our race session is ready, so we'll just pull in here. And we'll load up the race session. Sure, it's crooked. Alright, so we're out of the practice session, load into the race session here. We'll get our qualification underway. Yeah, so a bit of fun tonight here anyways. Let's try and make some impact in this race and see if we can hit that 2K, man. You need a bet chicken all, man. I bet you would not bet that chicken all. There's no way that chicken, there would be a situation where you would allow that chicken to escape your hands. At least if it was me. True call down. You streaming tonight, Flyby? What's going on in your world, man? I'm digging this tune. I might have to thin out the herd there. Found a new synthwave streamers pack released. Yes, sir. A few hours probably. All right, cool, man. Well, maybe I'll be able to catch a bit of it in the morning or watch some of it back anyways. I am working tomorrow now, so after my 4 days off, I'll be back in. Sure, I'll be working from here anyway, so I might be able to turn you on in the background if you're still on. Bet chicken all. Yeah, that would be a tough one to lose. And who gets the chicken if you lose it? That's what I want to know. Does it go to me? Because I'll just put the car straight into the wall. Don't have any schedule till Wednesday, so your schedule's up in the air. All right, man. Yeah, I get the chicken. All right, yeah. Well, I'll bury my iRating for some chicken, man. That's for sure. See by the size of me, you know, I'd go chicken first, you know. That's for sure. Chicken comes before iRating. So about 40 seconds now till the off of the race. Hopefully we can get a much better qualification time here. So if we can get something down in the low 251s or high 250s, then that should put me at the closer to the front of the grid, and that will get us out of maybe a bit of trouble at the beginning of the race. But really what happened in that last race, obviously I lost a lot of places after we started, but yeah, spinning out on that back straight, man, put me right at the back, and then when I caught up, I got collided by somebody who was at the back. So that's usually the way it goes when you're at the back. Okay, checkered flag, sitting here for a while. Okay, qualification ready. Let's get out and do this. Oh, and we're the number 2 car, so we may have been dropped down to split 3 potentially. 1.9, 1.9, 1.8. No, I think there must just be. I think we're still in split 2, but there must just be less participation. Y2K.
Okay, Colin, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna hit Y2K, and iRacing's gonna break. So being car number 2, a little bit of pressure. We're expected to do well, so let's do well. See, I reckon we're still second split, but it seemed to be less people registered. There was 151, I think the previous race there was 170 plus. So yeah, just that many fewer people driving.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
I probably need to get back to what was making me successful all weekend. I think that accident that we had with the Haas car there could have been prevented if I was doing what I was doing previously, is I wouldn't have thrown my car in on the inside there and just looked for the cleaner pass on the straightaway. Not that it's, you know, being not aggressive or whatever, but and you have to be sometimes. But maybe that was the wrong time to be aggressive. I don't know, maybe. Whoa, lucky I didn't get an off track there. Hey Venom, what's happening, man? Should have gone 5 wide. Maybe you get a few drinks into me, I'll go 5 wide. Okay, here comes our first time lap. Skip Barber at Spa. Our first and only. Let's get this 250, 251, 250. Let's do it. Yeah, last day at the Spa. And would this be the last race at Spa as well? Like it actually, yeah, focus. Yeah, thanks, man. You'll learn that about me, is I do not focus. Yeah, last day at the Spa. I think this might be the last race. It switches over tonight, right? This may be the last one. The viewers can wait. Gotta be entertaining, man. Gotta leave you on the seat of your pants. You're like, you won't shut up. And he's got a corner coming up, and I know he doesn't see it. Alright, I had to lift a little bit through that section. Not the greatest. It'll do. Alright, here comes the death corner. Take it nice and easy. No one's ever going to win a race on this corner here. Just need to survive it. Kind of ballsed up that exit there a little bit. Okay, here we go, and we'll lift just ever so slightly here on this elbow. To the final bus stop chicane. Oh, and that was almost an off track. I avoided it though, thank goodness. Let's see what kind of time we got. 2:51.8. Okay, better than.
You've just done a 2:51.87.
Better than last race, but still not magnificent. And I think I probably bought that extra time coming out of the final corner onto the straight, onto the back straight. So let's see who we got in this race here. It was about a minute and a half before the off of the race. Alright, so we're P11 at the moment. And James Parker 9, we recognize him. And this number 17 guy, Timu, looks like the bot that Flyby just kicked, or whoever kicked, that was trying to make us famous. Yeah, I don't really recognize many of the names. Pitor, we've seen Pitor. I think he was in the last race as well. Pitor, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The number 1 driver there. There's 2 Pitors, not the one right behind us. Yeah, so definitely another race where you called it. Oh, let me see. Bet chicken all. Was that the? Is that how you called it?
That's the end of the session. P11.
All right, P11. Right back mid-pack again. Let's see if we can get a bit more pace off the start here. So bets are open there, so get your box bucks in. Use exclamation mark bet and then a space, and then your result, which is either win, top 5, which is positions 5, 4, 3, and 2, not including 1, and then or finish or crash. And crashes only happens when you get towed to the pits, and then the number afterwards. And everybody starts with 1,000 box bucks. So if you haven't bet
Good
yet,
luck,
you have 1,000.
Good luck.
Okay. Used hashtag bet. It doesn't show on the screen, no. It only the bet only works when bet fun. Oh, it only works when oh, I forget what I was gonna say.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I don't actually see the exclamation marks on the screen here. It only appears in the Twitch chat, I think, down at the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't work in the combo chat there. Just so other members aren't getting bombarded by it, who are on YouTube and Facebook. So ahead of us, we got the number 13 car, Hanu Pavalainen, and behind us, we got the number 4 car, Pitor Weiss, or Pitor Weiss, however it's pronounced. I didn't see any of your greatness. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. So I didn't see what you were betting on the screen. Oh, I see.
9 laps. The track temp is 20 Celsius.
Okay, here we go. Skip Barber, Circuit
All
de
right, Colin, be ready.
Spa-Francorchamps.
Watch for the lights.
Green, green, green.
We are in the right scene. Oh, and this guy got a really bad start. We'll go right around him. And we're going to play it super safe here. Don't like being on the
Clear
inside.
left.
It looks like we're nice and clear. Thanks, Bob. Oh, and somebody gone already.
What the fuck are they doing?
Good start. Keep it up.
Oh, and I really had to brake there. I had nowhere to go, so we're going to be caught pretty quickly
Left side.
by somebody who's going to go 3 wide, splitting everybody.
Still there. Clear left.
Is that little Ronnie Olsen? No. This guy needs to get back in line here. We need to get around this guy. I think he's all over the track. Slowing us down big time. Okay, finally a better corner there. Old man Olsen's son. Oh man, wow, what a save. That guy's a legend. You don't pull out of those that often.
right.
Hopefully he backs
Still
off
there.
here.
Clear right.
I'd say almost spinning there will make him question his speed into the next few corners. Yeah, you don't pull out of that too often, so fair play to him for doing that. That's skill. Take my own advice and take that corner a little slower. Get the better exit. See if we can draft our way up to this pack here now. He may very well have lost that last corner, but he's far enough back anyways.
I'm hitting the pits if anyone's following me into the last chicane.
Kind of just out of good drafting reach here. So hopefully we can make up a bit of time in this chicane.
Richards is now in the lead.
So Chris is going to catch us here.
P8.
Now they may get a bad up through Eau Rouge there because they look to be battling a little bit.
Car right.
Chris got a good launch here. Let's see if we can take advantage of
Hold your line. Clear right.
his speed in the next straight.
Come on, Colin. God, don't panic. We'll get him back.
And we're both right up this pack anyways.
The guy in front is Parker.
Alright, James Parker in front of us here. May Colin finish top 5 next, please. Corner's still a risk on the first early few laps. Nice and slow, get a good exit here. There we go. All right, let's do this. Might even be worth just biding our time and sticking with the pack. No need to push for an overtake here yet.
Just done a 250.60. E9.
Okay, got a bit of distance here between myself and James, which is what you want. We'll go full speed through Eau Rouge here now. Just not getting the optimal angle there tonight. Slowing me down coming up the top like I had been other nights. Don't know if James is trying to shake us or if he's trying to stay in the draft of the others. I'm in no panic anyways as long as we're with this pack. way less risk sitting back here. Just a matter of time before it starts getting a bit spicy in that pack, I think.
Okay, Colin, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
Jim talking truths. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit spicy there. Becoming a dogfight to get around. 3 wide there. Ooh, almost people losing it.
New fastest lap for Richards, 249.44.
Hey, Biggie 4K. Thanks very much for the follow, man.
Your lap time was 251.00. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Having a good battle at Spa here, sitting at the back of this pack, just waiting for the big one to happen so we can take advantage. Ah, finally got the better line there. Don't know if it's worth passing here. I don't think so. We'll stay back. I mean, we're no worse off than we were 2 laps ago. We're just sitting back here in safety. 2 laps to go. We'll make an effort.
Yellow flag.
Big wreck coming. Yeah, path to victory is going to open. That's kind of what I'm waiting for there, Mike. Just feels that way, doesn't it? These guys are just getting a little spicier every lap here in front of us. We have a chance to get ourselves into the mix here if we want to. I'm just going to back off. Play it safe.
Car left. Hold your line. He's
Looks like he lost a bit of nose cone there. Probably not enough to do any real damage.
Still there. He's still there.
Oh,
He's still there. Hold your line. Still there, clear left.
Let him in
Just
front.
done a 250.
Take him on the top here.
Sector 1's quick. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace.
Should have good pace on him here. He's quick going up Eau Rouge though. It's tough to get the, only when the draft kicks in do we really get our speed boost on him.
On your left. Still there. Clear left. Well done, Colin. Good pass. Nice front. Car right. Clear right.
He's kind of looking to take the inside. He didn't take it though. It's making me think about it anyways. Not a good idea though. He's battling with me and we're losing time.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Come on, push like a bastard. We'll get this guy. Gap to Parker. Ahead is now 0.11.
He needs to be working with me here. I mean, he could have tucked himself in nicely behind me and then taken me on the next straight. Right back up with the lads. Yeah, he's totally costing me time. Maybe he figures he's not breaking into that pack.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, he really pulled out of that one. That one scared him to death.
Good pass. Nice front.
So this will force him into working with me because he's going to have to overtake me on the straight up here.
Catch this guy.
Oh, some collisions there. These guys are going to be really angry at each other.
Lap for Rubio, 249.11.
Alright, bets are closed now, so 4 grand of box bucks on the table.
We think about 5 laps of fuel left. That lap was a 251.16.
The race is starting to heat up now. We're in good position to attack these guys. Might be a little earlier in the race than I wanted, but might be good timing though. We'll see what happens at this next corner. James is worrying me a little bit from behind. He's kind of diving in at parts. Okay, we're up with this group. There's potentially the big one. No, didn't happen.
Left side. Clear left.
James was looking to come up the inside, and then he thought better of it.
That was a 250 incident in La Source. Looks like it's Rubio.
Buena, Joao,
Left
buena.
flank. Caution. Left side.
I'm sorry, man.
Clear left. Okay, Colin. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I'm really
These
sorry.
guys are going too wide here. Don't kill me,
All right.
James. And they're
You
gone.
absolute moron, Chris. You absolute moron.
Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there.
Got James right in next to us.
Hold your line.
Give it up to him.
He's still there. Right side's clear.
Tucking behind James here.
Chris, what the hell was you doing?
Just lucky the big one didn't take us out with it. A couple more cars in behind us, so me and James got to get a move on here. We're catching these two in front. One of the cars might have damage. I think there was an incident in La Source.
Chris, I left you so much room for Rouge.
Hey, Rian, thanks for the like, man. How you getting on? Coming down to the end of a pretty tense race here at Spa. Got 2 laps after this. I think we're sitting in P6.
P7. 2 to go.
P7, okay. I actually want to be out of the draft here. Want to get that run up here through Eau Rouge. Got a good run on James here.
Car right. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. Right side's clear. Car left.
Don't even think about it, James. Ah, Jesus.
Clear
I'm bailing
left.
out.
Clear all round.
He was never making that corner. He was going into me.
All right, Colin. The next car is Parker.
So that lad, fucking James, man, that lad just got 2 spots there because of what he was doing. Save 3 wide for the last lap. Got a good exit there. Got to get around James so we can get a draft on the next guy. Got to force it here.
Left side, clear left. Clear left.
That guy went for the inside there.
Fastest lap for Rubio, 2:49, car left. Still there. Clear left, on your left, clear left, P7. One more lap to go. That's your fastest lap today. Car left. Still there. Still there.
He's going too wide. We're doing it.
Still there. Clear left.
And we're going to get a slowdown for it.
Okay, Colin, we've just cut the track.
Thanks, James.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Right side. He's still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Really bad strategy on his part. He could have just stuck in behind me and then overtaken me easily on the above Eau Rouge. So I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what the strategy is there, because it's just going to cost both of us. There's no room to make it through Eau Rouge. Too wide. Well, not the way we were doing it, anyways. Torpedo strategy? Oh, it may work out for him if he gets around this guy.
Yeah.
But I think me and James, if we work together, we could be way further up the field right now.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Good ring.
Car right. Clear right.
Okay, it says we had 0x there. We got him anyways. I think we deserve to finish ahead of him.
That's it. We're done.
No nos saque la última vuelta, ¿eh?
Andra varttuus idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We've raced James before though, and we've had really clean races. So so I don't really know what the deal was there. Maybe his
Yeah, the get back to him until we got in.
his spa strategy just needs a bit of work or something.
His pack was good.
But sure, I can complain about how other people drive, but other people are going to drive the way they drive, right? But at the very least, where did we finish here? We finished in P8. Yeah, not great. I think we could have done a lot better if we had people working with us, but hey, we're on our own out here. Will we go back to this 2 wide up to this lap? 2 wide up Eau Rouge. So for me here anyways, the strategy is always, if I was James, I'd be short shifting to back off, and then you go up Eau Rouge behind, and then you overtake on the top, right? And then you would get slingshotted up to the next guy. So to go here only puts us way further back than everybody else. And I just couldn't make that corner after coming in too narrow, you know? You know, but that's where James ended up, and this is where he could have been, you know? Where I am now. And he could have been slingshotting past me and past that guy. So, I don't know. Anyways, that's my gripe for the night. But there you go, right? That's Skip Barber Racing. Sometimes people are playing ball with you, other times they're not. This guy did really good to get in the mix and get ahead of us here as well. Well, I had to slow down, obviously. I was trying to nurse it through the S's there. And then James just kind of nipped in at the end. But sure, let's fast forward to the very end here and check out the last corner. Alright, so we'll watch it all unfold. I think P8's still a fair enough result for us. Would have liked a little better. Yeah, we really got a good boost through that corner there. This guy helped us out. He swerved into he shouldn't be doing that. He swerved into in front of James. Oh, and James came right in on us. Wow. That's even more dicey than I realized. He just came straight in on us there. It just didn't affect me at all. So yeah, he had no business coming in on us like that. I had good line through there. I guess he got what he deserved then. For once. Ah well. If you end up watching James, no hard feelings. That's racing, man. It's all good fun. I just personally think the two of us together, working together, we could have done a lot better. We could have, you know, both finished up, you know, maybe P4 or look for a podium there. But wasn't so in that race. So that's the end of me for the night. Let's have a quick look at the IR. I assume it's a gain. I hope it's a gain and not a loss. Might put us back up a little bit closer to our goal of 2K. I can't see it putting us over the 2K goal. Strength of field is 1800, so yeah, it's not going to be good. And we got 20, so we're up to 1942. I'll put the chart on screen there for you. And so here I am here. 252 average lap time, 250, 121 fastest lap time. So very close to that, breaking into the 49s. Incidents, only one incident out of the whole thing. Yeah, 20 iRating gain and I guess plus 11 on the SR, which is never really much of a concern of mine. Oh, I'm digging this tune. Got some new tunes on the channel here, but I assume the bets paid out there, did they? Yeah, the bet was finished, so I don't know if anybody took. Here, I can pull up the leaderboard here. Don't know if anybody took anything off that, but only losses here tonight. So that Gherkin who joined on last night got still in the lead with 6,000, tied with John J. Jonington and Pastor. Human Gross with 5,005. Oh, quadruple fives. Flybry with 5,500 and Crooked Snake in there at 1973. So we got some pluses there in the box. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for playing. Hopefully it added a little bit of fun to the night for you. But that's it for me. I have been your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne. Thanks very much for hanging out, guys. And the new faces tonight, Crooked Snake, Miggy 4K, and anybody else who joined in. Rian, good to see you again. Human Gross, always awesome. Flybry, thanks very much. Am I missing? Oh, and Big Ideas Andy. Big shout out to Andy. He should be on tomorrow morning, so probably about 8 hours from now. Andy will be on streaming. So check him out on Twitch, and make sure to follow the Discord. You can scroll down if you're on Twitch. You can scroll down. The Discord is called the Mist Apex Professionals, or MAP for short. So you can check. You can join the community there, and you'll find Flybry and Scorpius and myself. And we'll be looking for some new streamers as well to join into the community. We want to get some community races going and build a bit of fun off that. So I'll be back on guaranteed next Saturday night doing Skippies. And where did we say it was at? It's at Donington Grand Prix. So Donington was good for us last season, so hoping for a good result there in Donington again. And then Sunday night will be the Snail Speed League again, GT3. We'll be racing the Ferrari 488 GT3. And I believe the track is Zolder, so it will be Zolder for that, which I don't like, but maybe I'll like it in that car. Who knows? Yeah, Andy's streaming from the future. He's probably streaming right now, but it doesn't hit us for 8 hours, right? So that was him talking to us yesterday, watching our stream, or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm confused already. We'll leave it there anyways, folks. Thanks very much for joining. And until next time, I have been your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne, and we'll see you later.